What was the dumbest rule from your strict parents? 1. If you had fun today, you can't tomorrow. This would translate to if you saw a movie today or went out to eat etc. That's enough fun for the week. 2. No yawning allowed when doing homework. Apparently it meant that I was not interested in doing homework. 3. I couldn't go over to most of my friends' houses. I wasn't allowed to ride my bike around the neighborhood. I couldn't watch most movies or TV shows or play most video games. I couldn't listen to non-Christian music. One of my favorite things became the Tony Hawk games and Need for Speed games. I could play them because they were just sport or racing games, and my mom had no idea that they had mainstream music on their soundtracks. 4. Only one person is allowed to be sick at a time. If you're sick and a family member picks it up from you, it's not your turn anymore, so don't you dare be showing any symptoms. 5. If you wanted to go out on the weekend, you had to deep clean the house top to bottom. 6. You were never ever allowed to relax and do nothing because there was always something to do in and around the house. 7. No cooking. My mom didn't like how the kitchen was dirty after I cooked. Fast forward to 18 when she got upset that I could not cook. I now know that kitchens can be cleaned pretty easily too. 8. I could play Mortal Kombat, but only with the sound off. Apparently it was fine to see all the gore and stuff, but heaven forbid I listen to the soundtrack and fight noises. 9. Not allowed to shut my bedroom door unless I'm getting changed. 10. Always be the bigger person. This means I couldn't do things like win a board game, stand up for myself, or even just excel at something. As the oldest daughter, I had to always put myself last. 11. My sister got kicked out of the house for getting a tongue piercing. Cooler heads eventually prevailed, and she was later able to come back though. 12. If I'm not crying, I'm not learning. 13. Don't ask the question unless you already know the answer. 14. I was constantly left alone, locked out of my house as a child, because my parents didn't trust me with a key. This just led to me figuring out multiple ways to break and sneak into the house if I needed to, and never seeing home as home.